Welcome, guys, to Living 757. Thank you guys for joining us once again. And obviously, as you can see, it's just the two of us. Ashley is not here. Why? Because she's at home healthy with her and her brand new daughter.
Yes.
Beautiful baby. Look at that.
She has a very healthy, beautiful baby girl. Her name is Chloe.
Literally after last week's show, after we taped, and there's going to be a point when we do bloopers, like when we celebrate our annual, anniversary, and we're going to try to find the moment when we knew she was about to go into contractions and labor.
Well, she actually, we were recording the last segment last week, and she started having contractions when she left literally the show.
Yeah,
she went home.
And that little baby was ready to come out to the world. She's in her car seat.
She's beautiful.
And everything.
She's so beautiful.
Congratulations, Ashley. You have this woman, she pushed through a lot of situations.
Yes, she did.
You know what? But this studio doesn't have to be as cold anymore.
Thank God.
It's hot. I'm sick of this.
She was like, I'm holding two right here, so I'm hot.
Right. Oh my God. So we are happy for you. You and Keith. And
congratulations to
baby
the whole
Adrian
family.
Has a sister.
Adrian, Keith.
Yeah, now, as you can see, I got this nice, smooth-looking blazer. It's like a pink light, like it's in celebration of baby Chloe. So, they say I got that Riz.
No, I know we are celebrating Ashley's.
My daughter told me about Riz,
That's actually
like
good.
Riz is when you can have that look that's like, it's a smolder look like.
I didn't know that until this morning when you teach me that.
I didn't teach you none of that.
Yes, you did. I was like, what is that, Quincy?
Yeah, I didn't
this
teach
is like
you
how they look.
No,
what is going on?
Not at all, not at all. But it's good. Children coming into the home is all pretty good. And you look beautiful as always.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Quincy. Now, speaking of babies, I know Ashley is her second baby, so I believe she knows where it's coming. But how are you doing with baby 7?
You know what? I almost forgot. I'm a new puppy papa. Look, let me ask you a question.
I got you, baby 7.
Hold up. I've been meaning to ask you this question. When have you left Arkiv at home without being in the crate? I know that you don't like to put a seatbelt on him, so you may be dangerous. You put a seatbelt in the car. So do you leave him like running about the house, or do you?
Yeah, he never been in a crib since day one. Never. Quincy.
And it doesn't bother you?
No, never bother me. He follows me everywhere. Yeah. It's like my third leg. I need to look. No. I need to look down because sometimes I step on him. He's so little. He's a Shih Tzu, right? Yeah. So when he was a baby, he just followed me everywhere. But I never put him in a crib. Right. He got his bed and everything.
So that's what we're struggling with. Me and Sabrina, we're struggling with. Like, when do we now not have to put him in a crate? So that's the next level of pet parenthood.
Okay, he's doing party outside, right? He learns that part.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now he got that part. You can leave him in the house free. Why? Because if you put him in the crib, every time that you open it, he's gonna be all over the place. But if he learns that he's his place to live also, he's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna jump on the couch unless he's so hyper.
Right, and that's the interesting thing about pets, because we had a cat and we never thought about, what is the cat doing over there? That cat was walking on refrigerators and stoves and everything. So, you know what, we don't really have anything to worry about. Sabrina, we don't have anything to worry about. This dangerous pet owner leaves her dog to run amok.
It's a little Shih Tzu. What a Shih Tzu can do in your house other than chewing something away. But he never did. He never did.
Okay.
No, to be honest.
Well, the one thing that we do need to watch out for when it comes to pets there are something called wild coyote sightings in Hampton Roads. Now, they have increased according to, sources here. Now, I do have to tell you, so these are like, if you've never seen a coyote, like they got fluffy tails and they almost look like a fox, but they're a little bit bigger. But these things will snatch your little Shih Tzu, snatch them up. So that's what, parents of pets got to be aware of.
Yeah.
if you let your pets roam outside. Now, here are some tips. They say if you do encounter a coyote, they said be careful about letting small dogs and cats outside. You know, this guy's in our ear talking about pet them. You do not pet that. Man, get out of my ear. All right. But also, if you see a coyote, keep your distance, make loud noise, and then they will most likely run away from you. You got to make yourself look bigger, and you got to stand tall. Okay,
so that's very. Not take a selfie for sure.
Yeah, definitely do not take any selfies.
Take a selfie.
So those are some of the things that you can do. But be careful when you let your little pets out. Your little pets out who can run.
Now, my little baby will be a snack for that.
Yes.
And I don't want that to happen.
For sure.
Now, speaking of snacks and food, guess what? I have a good news for everybody here in Hampton Road. Kroger's and all Kroger's on Mid-Atlantic, including the Hampton Road ones, they're gonna give $10 free on every purchases when you also got the shot vaccine for this coming season. You know, the summer is over. Now we have to prepare for the new season. So Kroger's gonna be providing $10 off for your next purchase, grocery purchases for everyone that have the shot vaccine and also the Kroger pharmacy. So this is great news. Also, Kroger is gonna do it to the employees for free. All the employees that are working in Kroger can get the flu shot for free completely. Yes, the flu shot.
Cool. Well,
I think it's great, you know? Take care of your employees, take care of the community, give us $10 for free.
Right, and everybody is safe, all right? Now, when it does come to safety, let's talk about events, all right? Because people can go out to events. As a matter of fact, last week, my Crash the Party event, it went off. It was the first time in 4 years, went off great. So great, I don't even have pictures. That's how much we will party. We didn't even take any pictures. But there are other events that are going on, including there is something called it's the third annual One Love Reggae Jam Session. Yeah, there you go. One heart. Let's be together and feel all right.
Be all right.
Right. So that's going down September the 2nd, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's a lot of music. That's a lot of reggae-ness that's going on out there. And that's not even a word. There's a lot of beer, food, vendors, music, and much more. So guys, get out there and enjoy entertainment safely because the summer is not all the way over yet.
No,
and that's right before Labor Day weekend. So get out there and enjoy.
Right there, just right around the corner.
Yeah, you got it.
Very soon. So now, I know, Quincy, you makes us laugh with your comedy presentations, with your show.
I try.
You know, yes, you do. Come on. You know who is coming from Saturday Night Live here to the 757?
Who?
You know him, Pete Davidson and friends. Pete Davidson.
The guy that's with the girl he stole from Kanye.
Oh, wait a minute. He didn't steal nobody's girl.
He did steal.
He did Kim Kardashian, Kanye West's ex-wife.
Right.
Right now it's ex-wife, but yes, Pete Davidson was dating, and he also dated Adriana Grande and all these supermodels.
What does this guy have?
This
guy has his comedy, but he's always getting all the supermodels, and now he's got Kim Kardashian, so like
K-Moss,
right? So
Adriana Grande, he was almost engaged with Adriana Grande to get married with her.
So I'm sure his comedy, I'm sure he has a lot to say. He and his friends.
Okay.
Now,
I have a note on that.
Okay.
I know you guys, as a comedy, you always use that as your strain when it comes for girls, but I don't think the guy is cute.
Oh, so you don't like?
No, just
Pete Davidson.
He can make me laugh, but at the end of the day, I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, look, Pete, I don't know about her, but if you would like to come on the show, we'll interview you. Just don't talk to her.
Well, don't get me wrong. No. I would love to have Pete here on 757, but I prefer to have Matt Rife, do you remember?
Matt Rife, yes.
Yeah, he was here already on the Hampton Road area.
Yeah.
I think it was
all
3
the
months
ladies
ago.
love him, man.
He got a whole, you know when you go to McDonald's and you buy the combo? He got
this
everything.
Girl, you compared Matt Rife to a combo meal at McDonald's.
No, I'm just saying, he got a whole package. He's cute, he make you laugh, he's tall, he's handsome. It's like
we
you got
get it.
French fries, a Coke.
We get it, okay? He's cute, he's handsome, and he makes you laugh. I try to be at least one of those.
Well, I think you got it. You got one of those for sure. You're a very funny guy.
Oh my goodness, let's get out of here.
Well, I forgot what is coming in, but I don't have Pete, I don't have Matt, but I guess what? I have Quincy Carr with me. who joined also a summer camp with the YMCA, and also K-Pop 757 will be here with us today in the studio.
Oh, that is correct, Patricia. And also the Virginia Peninsula Community College's got a degree program for you. But up first, okay, we cannot forget about the people that deal with mental issues, mental illness, and we're gonna find a little bit about that when we come back. We're just getting started right here on the coolest show in town.
I have the most handsome guy,
Quincy.
Quincy Carr. See?
Is brought to you by Buds Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electric. You need Buds.
Welcome back to Living 757. Mental illness is a condition or disease that influences the way a person thinks, believes, feels, and related to others and their surrounding. Today, we're gonna learn more about this condition with two experts. Let's welcome to the show Susana and Marquita from the National Alliance for the Mental Illness, Coastal Virginia. How are you, ladies?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
So excited to have you today with us because I think this is a very important topic that affects millions of families, not just in the USA, around the world, right? So now for you, Susan, I want you can briefly explain what is the way that you contribute to our community.
So NAMI is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization. And that's exactly what we do, is helping the millions of people that are affected by mental illness. And we have free educational classes, free support groups for those who live with mental illness, but also for the family members. Just extra support for the families. And everything is led by facilitators who have lived experience, which I think is just, it's amazing to be able to relate to somebody who's been there, been through it, and can just help.
And I love what you just say, because this is also for the family member, because sometimes the person that is actually suffering from the mental condition, they cannot do it alone. They need the support and help from the family.
Oh, exactly. And that's what we always talk about, is you need a support network. I mean, even if you didn't have mental illness, like we all thrive with our family and friends rallying behind us. And that's exactly it. We try to make sure that everybody develops that network, that support team that can just, just boost them along the journey.
Yes, I love that. Now, we're seeing some photographs right now. That's part of the events that you guys are doing, right? Yes. So now, Marquita, for you, I know you are a member of NAMI, and this affects you personally in a different way. Can you share that story with the audience?
Yes, back in 2009, I became a member of NAMI, National Alliance for Mental Illness, and it's been 14 years since I've been a member. They instilled in me confidence and courage and charisma and determination to be someone and somebody. Even though I have a mental illness, I can achieve anything I put my mind to. So back in 2010, I was an in-our-own voice presenter, which means I will talk about my coping skills, dark days, and other things to relate to other people with mental illness and to get the story out. And then in 2019, which was 4 years ago, I was a NAMI peer-to-peer mentor and leader. And NAMI is very important to me because it gave me a sense of stability. It gave me something to show that, hey, you can do anything you put your mind to. You just push forward, you can do it. And there's a lot of people out there who don't have that push, but I'm telling you, with this program, you'll love it because it is so educational, so beneficial, so wonderful that it'll help you learn who you are. You're not just a person with a mental illness, you are a regular person with a dream.
Exactly.
And they supply programs all over the cities, like in Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, and the Eastern Shore. So we do a lot of things within that stamina. And I really appreciate being a part of this program, and I'm not going anywhere.
Oh my gosh, and I love it, and I really feel you. First of all, thank you for sharing your personal story with our viewers. Now, Susan, what other services do you provide for the community?
Well, so the classes and the support groups are really the core of what we do, and we're all we have one full-time employee, but the rest of us, we're volunteers, amazing volunteers, right here in the studio.
Yeah, she say I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere.
I love Nami.
We wouldn't let her go anywhere. Yeah. So, so those classes and support groups are the foundation, and then we have different presentations. Ending the Silence is a presentation that we do for the schools, for the students, and those families. We present in psychiatric hospitals. We have community presentations open to the public for educational purposes, whether it's learning about what is available, with crisis intervention trained officers. So just try to do a lot of educating.
So much to do for our community. I have so many questions, but really quick, what is the Alexa project before I go jump with you, Marquita, again?
Well, the Alexa project is near and dear to me. I lost my daughter in February. She had bipolar. She died by suicide. She was an incredible person. She would develop videos to help people in the community when she was stable, just sharing her stories about mental illness in the hopes of helping others. And so I always, even before she died, I wanted to have a podcast to just share people's experiences, because when you're in a crisis, whether you're the person living with it or the family member, you don't know what to do. You don't know who to reach out to. You just don't know where to turn. And so NAMI, someone recommended a NAMI class to us, and that's how, and here I am now, I'm the board president. But
well, Susana, sorry for your loss, for your daughter, and I also want to thank you for what you passed through that, and you are trying to help other family members to not experience what you went through with your daughter. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, and really the stigma is huge, because right there when I was about to tell you about her death, I almost didn't say she died by suicide, because I thought, no, I'm just gonna say she passed away. But then I thought, no, that's just more stigma. And she became pregnant with her boyfriend, and so she had to go off some of her medicine. And so then that's why she spiraled into a depression.
Wow.
So, but thank you for asking about it.
Yes, and thank you for sharing, for help other people. We have the info right there on the screen if you want to reach out to NAMI. And I know really quick, Marquita, she want to share something about her friend too, but the time is running out right now. You want to say something about your friend?
I just want to say, my friend, Catherine Bedford, I will miss you. You are awesome. You taught me everything that I'm doing now, and you always remember. And to all of those out there who do have mental illness, you're not alone. Don't ever give up. Life is too short. Continue on moving on forward.
Well, thank you, both of you, for your work. I know you went through very tough and painful time, but what you're doing is great. Just keep doing it for the community. I know a lot of families out there is going to be so happy to contact you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, from their work, now YMCA is also doing a great work to keep our kids active during the summer.
Oh boy, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day at camp.
Certainly will. Oh boy. Guys, I'm here at the Victory Family YMCA, and guess what? It's summer camp time. I'm so nervous. Hey, man.
Good morning. Welcome to the Victory Family YMCA.
All right, here we go.
We offer a variety of programs, from the core activities such as arts and crafts. We do sports and games. We do STEM, which is an integral part of our curriculum, which helps close the education gap during the summertime.
Okay.
And a good point of summertime is we offer swim lessons as part of our curriculum during the week time.
Nice. So the parents of these beautiful souls, they don't have to worry about safety that much, because you guys always
We are
ensure.
licensed by the state, which we're in conjunction with the Department of Education.
Okay.
So we have a strict guideline of safety measures that we have to follow in conjunction to keeping kids safe and staff members safe. during the summertime. And I think the YMCA does a great job at ensuring that all campers are safe.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Now, what specifically do you do around here, too?
I'm a camp counselor, so what I do is I'm with the kids at Victory, and what we do is like, I'm literally their entertainment all day long. I sing them songs, I run around, I like jump on the rim of the basketball hoop.
Really?
I do whatever it does to make them happy the rest of the day.
Now, you taught me, I was working with the kids with some crafts and stuff. Gotta ask you, how do you deal with having to give multiple instructions multiple times, and then you just got to be attentive to everybody?
I kind of just run around the whole camp, and especially in those rooms, I just try to give my attention to everybody. But I'm the lead for specialty camp, so I've done that multiple times.
Wow.
Here at the YMCA, we operate under the 5 core values. All the colors stand for a particular core value. Red, of course, is caring, reminds you of a heart. The yellow one is respect, which is the golden rule, reminds you of that. Green is responsibility. Blue is honesty, true blue. And the purple is the faith. So we reinforce these core values in all our activities. We try to role model that as staff members, and we expect that in our campers. So we have a reward system that we use to reward those campers that exemplify that.
What is the training? Because I know that you don't just come off the street and say, hey, I want to work around kids. So what's that training like?
I actually lead the trainings. We have a whole leadership team that we train our counselors. They come in usually from 6 to 8 p.m. for 2 weeks in May, and we kind of teach what's appropriate with kids, what's not appropriate, how to work with kids, you know, what games we play. We actually teach them how to play Gaga Pit too.
How to play Gotcha.
Gaga ball,
okay,
yeah.
right, which makes them very competitive.
Yes.
Now, what are some of your most favorite parts of being counselors and leads here?
Oh, for me, oh man, it's so rewarding.
You see the faces of, oh, for me, let me tell you something right there. Yes, do tell.
For me, when I go home, I tell my mom all about like the kids and like, they said this and it was so funny. Or like even when there's like a bad day or like a tough day, and I go home and I come back the next day, the kids are still happy to see me. They're still happy to talk to me. I love that I'm able to be myself and just be weird and crazy. And they're like, you're weird. And I'm like, I know. And they're like, okay, we can do that. And I'm like, yeah. So just like, I'm able to show them that it's okay to be yourself and be out there and weird. So it's
especially during these days. So it's so cool to see young folks that's helping to lead the next generation of kids, and it's good to see smiles on your face. So thank y'all for what y'all do. I pledge to be faithful and believe in myself and others. What a fun day I had here at the Victory Family YMCA. Parents out there, if you're looking for a place for the youth to enjoy the entire summer, come right here. And now I end with a splash.
That was awesome.
Patricia, I tell you this, this is the first show where we've seen both extremes of my hair being short and being wild.
That's right.
Yes, but I got my backpack and I even earned a badge of care. I don't know who could see this, but a badge of care, yes, means a lot.
Right there.
It means that I love them. Even the kid that stepped on my shoes, okay? And if I see you, it's gonna be a problem.
I see that you have so much fun at your summer camp.
Yes.
I'm sure those kids have so much fun with you.
Yes, they certainly did.
And I have this Marquita. Before she left, she gave me this as part of the
nice.
NAMI organization. Thank you, these ladies, for what they do. It's amazing,
Cool.
for real.
Cool.
So now, right after the break, we have to go to commercial break, but K-Pop 757 is in the house to have more fun here on Living 757.
guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, Patricia, have you ever heard of this genre of music called K-pop?
Of course I did.
Of course you have. Well, if you guys have not, it's mainstream the style of music that originated from South Korea. Now, it's made its way all the way through the United States. And, you know, I'm talking the music has like a mixture of genres like pop, R&B, rap, and so much more. Well, it found its way right here to the 757, and of course, here to tell us a little bit more about that is Sarah Lane from K-pop 757. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you for
well,
having me.
you know what? It's good to have you here, and I have to be completely transparent now. I am a fan of K-pop because my wife and daughter were playing this song by BTS, right? And I think I know some of the lyrics. Yeah, shining through the city with a little more and soul, light it up like dynamite.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Quincy, don't do it.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I thought I had
Wow.
it. Well, you know, I don't know if that wow is
He
good
thought
or
he
not.
got it, but
you know,
I don't
I
think
even
he
started
does.
moving and everything. But anyway, tell us a little bit about what K-pop 757 is about.
So K-pop 757 is a meetup group that started back in 2017. And basically we are a meetup group that has local events for people who are fans of K-pop as well as those who are interested in K-pop, in case you want to come and learn a little bit more.
I mean, I thought my moves were great.
No, well, maybe the move, but not the singing. So, well, Sarah, I know you have a bigger event coming up. Can you just talk about specifically that event?
Absolutely. So our event is called K-pop Daebak. Daebak is a Korean word for like awesome, exciting. So K-pop excitement or K-pop awesome. Yeah, so that's one of our staff members actually at one of our previous events.
Okay.
K-pop Daebak will be September 2nd at Slover Library, which is in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah.
It's a free one-day event from 11 to 4. And again, it is for everyone to come out and enjoy.
love
For
it.
K-pop fans as well as...
Are we enjoying food too?
Absolutely.
I'm smelling the aroma. I mean, like, what do we have
Well,
here?
first you need to go to those classes,
So I
those
gotta
events, so you can learn how to dance. Now, this is food from one of your vendors. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So one of our vendors is called The High Cup, and they offer Korean bowls. This is a mixed bowl. It has beef, kale, carrots, rice is at the bottom. And the one that Patricia is holding is actually kimchi inside. Kimchi
Right
is
here, kimchi.
pickled cabbage, but it's
Pickled
delicious.
Got you.
And it smells so good. Right here.
Like, is it okay for us to eat it?
Absolutely.
It
Go
smells
right
so
ahead.
good.
Try
Yeah,
some.
try,
I hope
try.
you enjoy it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna try it. You can ask her the next question.
Yes. So this is for kids all ages. How do the
Yes.
kids become part of the K-pop 757?
Well, you can definitely follow our social media. We are always accepting volunteers. And if you're not interested in volunteers and just want to come out and support the event, all you have to do is follow our social media, and it will tell you when our next event is, especially the
You
K-pop
were
Day
telling
Pop.
me that you have more than 6,000 kids?
Oh, not 6,000.
Oh, okay. I was like, how
I
many
wish we
kids?
had that many. No, but
a very large
We
group.
have a large group, yeah, and it keeps growing every day.
Oh,
It keeps growing every day now. Sarah, I know that you were giving us a little, a brief history about K-pop, but can you kind of give us a little bit more about how the group made its way here to Hampton Roads?
Yes, so K-pop 757. So like I said, we started in 2017. We actually started on a sad note. One of our famous K-pop singers passed away.
Oh, wow.
So we had like a visual, and we realized how many K-pop fans were in the area.
Yeah.
So we wanted to create a safe space for them to enjoy K-pop. A lot of times K-pop fans might be the only one in their family or in their community that knows about this music and enjoys the music. So that's why we started.
And I think it's great to have some activities for the kids, young generations.
Yes.
Yes, to keep from other things. So now we have some props here. What is this?
So this is what our typical K-pop album / CD looks like.
Okay.
They want to make sure that the fan is thoroughly entertained. So it is not just a CD. Inside you will find liner notes, which has like the lyrics and everything.
Ooh, I
There's
see.
also a poster. They have something called photo
my
cards,
gosh.
which are very small, kind of like a personal photo of
I
the
remember
artist.
those days when I loved to put posters in my room. Look, yes.
You get a chance
Don't
to
you
put
girls
all
love
that
to
up.
put this in your room?
And really quick,
Yes.
what's this? This is a...
So this is called a light stick. This is from the same artist here.
Okay.
We typically use these during their concerts, and they are actually Bluetooth enabled, so that when they have certain songs, they will blink a certain way.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. You know, these segments go so fast, especially when food is in front of us, but that, for us,
thank you, Sarah. This is amazing. I can use this as my microphone for my next performance.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, Quincy got on the stage. Go ahead. Go to commercial break.
We thoroughly enjoyed that. That was both entertaining and also pretty cool. Now, and educational as well. Now, if you guys are looking for something educational, we have a package for you. Get a degree.
I became interested in welding in high school because all my friends were into it, and so they introduced it to me, and I just fell in love with it, and I wanted to continue making a career out of it.
I'm a contractor who wanted to beef up on some of his lingo and some of the newer rules, so I decided to take this course to kind of get a little bit of advancement on my accreditation.
The location, we're in Toano, Virginia, which is right on the outside of the historical triangle of Williamsburg. We're in the industrial area. So we're in the area where there are a lot of businesses here that have the needs that we are looking forward to be able to get our students, once they complete the program, the jobs that they need.
We have a wide variety of students, so we do have some people that are coming right out of high school. That's a big deal to have, somebody that's just graduated from high school to come out and be able to earn $20 to $25 an hour.
In the beginning, our students will come in never having welded before. So we'll take them through the safety course and teach them about the personal protective equipment, and then get them inside the booth to start them to actually welding.
So far, I'm learning a lot more that there are different types of welding, and I am really interested in learning every single one and basically getting a certification in everything. And getting a certification in everything means higher pay.
We have beginners and seasoned vets. One of my students that was demonstrating on the saw, Mr. Hart, he's been in the business for over 30-something years as a carpenter. And also me, myself, I have been a HVAC tech and plumber technician and carpenter for a little over 10 years.
You find out a lot of stuff that you knew back in the day, you don't know now. It's a lot of new lingo. They've changed a lot of stuff, a lot of codes and stuff. And when you go for your Class C or Class B, you got to know this kind of stuff. For somebody who is thinking about getting to a career like this, it will help you 100% because it will give you that accreditation. So when you do your apprenticeship, you already have your classroom time in.
We got a lot of new construction, especially here in James City County. So they can, facilities maintenance, they can work at Busch Gardens. They can work at one of the resort areas as a plumber or HVAC tech. On the carpentry side, they can work with Ryan Homes, who's building new homes in the area for new construction.
Working with the students is really rewarding, and watching them successfully complete the program and find job placement in a place where I know that they're going to get quality mentorship is extremely important to us. That's what we're here for.
The real change that you see is when a student comes in and he's never welded before, and at the end of 6 weeks, he's able to pass an AWS certification test.
At first, I wanted to work at the shipyard, but now I'm thinking of becoming a contractor, and because it's much better benefits, and plus I get to do things on my own terms, be my own boss, essentially.
Well, I left the Marine Corps in 1998. I have been working construction ever since then, and I just decided I want my own business. So I went out on a limb, got my LLC, and now I'm getting ready to take my Class C and my Class B, coming up here soon.
We make it very simple for them because we offer funding that makes the programs very affordable. And these are short-term credentialing programs, so they can finish up the majority of our programs in 6 months or less. earn credentials and be able to go out into the workforce and land a decent job. There are a lot of construction companies, masonry companies that are looking for new hires, and they are spending their money right back in the communities that they were trained in and that they live in. So I think it's a win-win for the students as well as the community.
You can talk when you're eating. Thank you, Virginia Peninsula Community College. That was a great package. I love it. So many careers that you can learn.
Oh yes, for sure. So many ways that you can advance educationally and everything, and it's right here in the Hampton Roads area. So thank you so much, and again, thank you very much again to Sarah Lane. This is off the chain. I just had a new slogan.
It smells so good. You guys have to see it here, but anyway.
It's really good. Look, we got to go and take a break, and when we come back, this bowl is gone. And there's more show left. Stay right there. Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757.
Quincy, do you remember when you visit some of the Virginia state parks?
Yeah, actually I do. That was a couple years ago. COVID was going on, but I did get a chance to see some pretty cool parks, and there's one in particular I wish I could go back to.
I know which one is that one. How about if we go back to Belle Island State Park?
Oh, let's do it. Hey guys, I'm here at the beautiful Belle Isle State Park. You smell that fresh air? It's great out here, and I'm here with park manager Katie. Now Katie, the state park has a campaign, the Know Before You Go campaign, so what should visitors know before they come here?
It's a great idea for our visitors to check out the website before they visit so they can do a little planning. They'll also find information about any current guidelines or alerts on the park's website that will tell them a little bit about what facilities will be available to them when they come, what they should bring, and if there's any other information they need to know.
What are some of the ways that visitors can, just recreate a little bit more responsibly?
So it's very important to follow some leave no trace principles. So you want to respect your fellow park visitors, pack out or dispose of your trash in the proper manner, respect the wildlife, and leave what you find there.
This seems like such an easy trip to take, like whether you're from Northern Virginia, like I'm down near Virginia Beach, people can come from Richmond.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a really easy trip from most coastal or central Virginia areas. And from Richmond, it's about an hour. From coastal Virginia, about 2 took you today.
Yeah.
It's a great, easy trip. The roads are really nice and easy. You can pack a picnic, come out, do a little bike riding. You can bring your own bike, or we rent bikes, canoes, and kayaks here at the park.
Nice.
So we've got you covered.
So you see a lot of wildlife, I'm assuming?
We do. We have several active eagle nests in the park. So this time of year, you see them. If they're young, haven't hatched, they're coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
This is a great place for migratory birds. In the winter, you'll see waterfowl. This time of year, in the spring, you might see warblers. It's also really common to see deer, turkey. You might see some foxes. We have some agriculture fields in the park, and one of the most common animals that we get questions about is groundhogs.
Oh, wow.
We think they're pretty common, but people get pretty excited to see them. They're pretty cute.
Well, it's better than me seeing moles in my front yard.
True.
A lot better than that. So, just overall, what do you feel like the expectation a visitor could have when they come out here?
Belle Isle offers some beautiful views and a little bit of something for everyone. We have 9 miles of trails, and they're great for biking. A lot of them are gravel trails. We also have our Mulberry Creek Boardwalk, which is where we are today. That's a great accessible location for wildlife viewing.
Yeah.
And then we are surrounded by water. Belle Isle is basically a peninsula. We've got Mulberry Creek and Deep Creek on either side, and then we're right on the Rappahannock River. So if you love water sports, canoeing, kayaking, fishing, this is a perfect place for you.
What about camping?
We do offer camping. We have a campground with 30 sites. Each site has water and electric hookup, and they're great for RVs or tents. But we also have a primitive campground called Brewers Point, and that's hike-in or canoe-in only. So it's about a 1.5 mile hike, but it offers gorgeous views of the river. If you're really into nature, that's the perfect place to go. It has beautiful sunsets.
Do you have anyone ask you if there's bears? Like, does anybody have bear sightings?
People do ask. It's possible that, you know, black bears are in Virginia, but it's pretty rare to see them in this part of Virginia.
Great.
Yep.
So not doing this interview.
No, just don't leave your picnic basket out.
Ah, Yogi is here. Great. So when visitors get here, I'm sure they can go to a visitor center, is that correct, to get a lot of detailed information about the things that they can do out here?
They can. We have a visitor center with our Northern Neck Heritage exhibit. Tells you a lot about the history and culture of the Northern Neck. You can find information about a lot of other local landmarks and sites that you can visit. And you can also pick up your park map and anything like that there.
Wow, well, a lot of information, and I know I drove 2.5 hours to get here, so am I dressed for the occasion?
So you'll want to probably change your shoes into some more comfortable hiking or walking shoes. So tennis shoes, hiking boots are great. We do recommend long pants because there are a few hazards out on the trails. We do have ticks and poison ivy.
Guys, I'm ready to experience this park. I'll be right back. All right. City guy, getting some nature. Wow, this is clean. All right, nature, here I come. Oh boy, this is somebody else's campsite and I'm all sitting all on their sleeping bags. Oops. I had so much fun today. Big shout out to park manager Katie. She showed me a lot of things. I got a chance to kayak, I did some bird watching, did some bike riding. I even saw a groundhog. So you guys have to come check out Belle Isle State Park for yourselves. Wow, look, Belle Isle State Park, that was probably one of the best experiences. I'm still not too keen on seeing those bears, but look how short my hair was. I was so young.
Look at that.
Look
I know
at
I
it,
cannot
just
do these,
girl, don't
but
touch,
I'm gonna
girl,
do
don't
it.
touch my hair.
Okay,
What you trying to
okay,
do?
I'm
You
so
know
sorry.
good and well. We talked about touching my, how long it took me to grow this hair.
You really have a short hair on that package.
Yeah, now I got the little beard and all that little stuff.
You look younger too. Anyways, what a great place, Quincy, to get inspired and to create music.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's a place for our next guest. Maybe she loves to connect with nature too. So she's beautiful. She's from Portsmouth, Virginia. She's an R&B artist, also author, and she's here with us today. Let's welcome to the show, Maya. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well.
How you doing there?
And yeah, you're right. Being out in nature, it's a great way to connect. It's actually a really great way to help me connect with myself, actually. And it's actually a lot easier to write when I'm in nature. It's just calming and relaxing.
As long as you don't run into any bears or anything.
Yes.
Unless you have to run away because you see something. But Maya, you just not only a singer, you also an author. You are a complete artist. You're beautiful. So how is your poetry related to your career, your music career?
So I began writing as a way to just express myself, a way to kind of say the things that were easy to say. So poetry is a way for me to do that. It's more of a creative, I can be as creative as I want to be. Well, I don't know, I guess I can be as creative as I want to be with my music as well. Yeah. But there is a difference. So sometimes I'm in more of a poetic mood. So I write the poems, and then sometimes I hear a track or a melody in my head and the lyrics just begin to flow.
Oh my gosh,
so,
I love that.
So you've got a book that's right there, Be It That You're an Author. So tell us a little bit about this book. Like what's the title of it?
So the title of my book is Something to Feel.
Something to Feel Good.
Right here.
Yeah, something to feel good. Okay, so tell us a little bit about it because it sounds pretty interesting.
Yes, so I wrote this book earlier in this year, actually. I released it, and it's just a short book of poems that I've written throughout a few years.
Yeah.
So I wrote that mainly because as a way to let people know that they're not alone, that we're all dealing with something, we're all experiencing certain things, and yeah, just to remind people that they're not alone.
Yeah, well, you know, because I know like writing poetry does really translate well, because a lot of times your music is going to have like the rhyming way that poetry is written. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So anything in the book to help you write a specific song?
So there is one poem, a work in progress, and I actually wrote a song based off of that. It's more of a spoken word. There are a few lyrics in the beginning of the song, But yes, I was inspired by that. What inspired me to write that is actually just life and understanding that we're all a work in progress. Nobody's perfect. We're still becoming. So
yes,
and we can hear your track playing in the
yes,
background.
we hear so beautifully, and I think it's a very great and a smart way to do it, like to combine the poems and your music and just use some of the lyrics for your inspiration for the music part, right? So now, in your career, since you decide to be a singer, do you face challenges, like can you say, because everybody have ups and downs, can you share that with the audience?
Yes, so one of my biggest challenges, honestly, when I first started off in music was just getting over my shyness, getting over anxiety. Anytime people would say networking, let's network, or you have to network, I would just freeze up. So it took a few years for me to get over that, just putting myself out there and introducing myself to people. Over time, I did get more comfortable with it, so.
Okay, yeah, and you've done a little bit of modeling as well. Now, really quick, tell us the title of the song that you're going to be singing later on, and also where people can find you.
So yeah, the title of the song is A Work in Progress. That's what's playing in the background right now. And the people can find me on social media at Maya the Writer. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only name I go by.
Social media.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna put all the information is right there on the screen so people can find you. Like I would just hearing the music right now. You're so beautiful, so young, and she's from P-Town.
P-Town.
Yeah.
P-Town in the building. Thank you so much, and we cannot wait to hear you in a little bit.
Yes, we have to go to commercial break, but when we come back, we're gonna see Maya performing live here on Living 757. Welcome back to Living 757. I still love you, Quincy.
Yes.
What a great show.
Great show today. I can't wait to see the artists perform. Just based off the interview that we did, just that music playing in the background as we were doing the interview.
It was so relaxing that I think we went with the flow of the song. The interview looks so calm.
Yeah.
I love that.
Now, did you know, because I understand Labor Day is the next big holiday, that's the unofficial end of summer.
Yep.
So that's coming up. So for you guys out there, and I don't know if you plan to do anything like that, but this is for Ashley. Ashley is a huge fan of dinosaurs and prehistoric type stuff. So I'm sure she can enjoy it over the next 6 weeks because it's getting ready to end soon. However, there's something called Destination Dinosaurs, okay?
Ooh.
This has actually been going on since May the 27th, really the beginning of the summer, and then it's gonna end on September the 4th, the unofficial ending of the summer.
I love that.
And this is pretty cool.
Where that is going to be?
Well, it's pretty cool because look at that. Like you can walk around, you can discover life-size animatomic, that's a big word for me, dinosaurs, and interactive displays. You can find relics of the past and dig for fossils, all the things that Ashley would really enjoy. And so, maybe if you guys go and you send us some pictures of you going to that, then we'll, over the next couple of weeks, and it's going to be at the Virginia
we can highlight
Living
those
Museum.
Pictures.
You guys can camp inside the Virginia Living Museum.
See, I was about to ask you that.
Do they have
question.
showers?
Is that gonna be inside or outside?
Oh no, it's inside.
Okay, cool.
And you're around a bunch of people that you don't know. Okay. I hope
and
there's
we
some
have
showers.
to share the shower?
Yes, I'm sure.
No, we don't have to share.
I'm sure somebody's going to have to share.
In general, but not
some
at the same
showers.
time.
Not at that. Not at all. So, so that's the Destination Dinosaurs and stuff. So if you guys looking for something to do to help end the summer before these kids go back to school.
I love it. I'm so sad that summer's. We just say summer's going to be over, but sometimes summer goes to the end of November. You remember last year? It was like a long summer.
No, I don't remember that. I mean, the summer ends at the same time every year.
I'm just talking about weather-wise. You still have,
But there were no
temperatures.
hurricanes in this area during
That's what I'm
the summertime,
saying.
so that was
So it was
actually
a little bit warm.
pretty cool. All this excessive heat and all that stuff.
Excessive
So many
heat.
things happen. We are grateful and blessed. And once again, Ashley, we love you, homegirl, and we are so
Yes.
happy that you have successfully brought in that second child. And
Can't wait to see baby Chloe
Yes.
here in the studios.
Yeah.
I know she's gonna
Yeah.
bring her.
I know our producer Mel is already saying.
Oh.
You see how tight they are.
She might be
Yeah, they real
making
tight.
that happen.
Right,
I
yeah.
hope it's soon. But yes, we love you, Ashley. We miss you so much. Enjoy this time with baby Chloe and with Adrian also. And congrats to the whole family.
For sure, for
Yes.
sure. Now, folks, we want to let you know, do not forget, you can always follow us on all of our platforms, including TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and you can see us at Living 757
That's
TV.
right.
Yep. Oh, and
All the platforms.
Yeah, and you can also send us an email to share@living757.
Any suggestions, guys? If
Yeah.
you want to let us know anything that you want to see here in the
We'll
show,
do it.
please write it and send it to us.
Yeah. We'll even keep dressing fly, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, now we leave you guys with our performer. It's a combination of her poetry and her music. You know the young lady's name?
Yes, Maya Williams right now.
With a work in progress.
Work in progress.
I'm peeling back the layers, breaking down my walls. I'm freeing myself, coming back from it all. Oh, oh. Listen, bear with me. I know I am a work in progress. I know that these paint splatters across my canvas look like a mess, but life isn't finished with me yet. When it all comes together, the brushstrokes of my life, it'll create a masterpiece. It is only then will I understand why the reds were so deep and why the blues were so true. It is only then will I understand all of the things that my canvas went through. It's a process, a development for sure, that'll make me a work of art that will allure those who are attracted to such things, those who will look closely and find the beauty within me. So bear with me, for I am still a work in progress. Just bear with me.